Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is Divine Sunshine. I am coming to you with part 2 of my reading about the karmic situation. This time we are going to talk about the divine feminine and into relations of the masculine karmic relationship, partnership. Again, 2 ways that you can reach me for a reading will be Instantgo. That's Divine Twin Soul 11. Also, you can get me on the website, my website, which is divinetwinsoul11.com. Those are 2 ways. I'm running a special for February. For 30 minutes, it's $22. For 60 minutes, it is $40. So if you want to get a reading from me, you can go 2 ways to get more in depth after this reading. You can do that. I'm going to jump right on into the reading because if you watch my part 1, that'll kind of lead you on to the intro about what's going on with this. So we're going to look into the energies of the divine feminine and with the karmic. So 2 things we're going to look at first is the mindset. Where is divine feminine's mind as far as the karmic masculine? And then we're going to look into her heart as far as the karmic masculine. Then we're going to look into the karmic masculine's mind, and then we're going to look into his heart towards the divine feminine, and then we're going to get the overall energies. And if I need clarifiers, we'll do that. And then I'm also going to do what does the divine feminine want to say to the karmic, and what does the karmic want to say to the divine feminine. And so that will be our overall reading. Okay, so let's get on into the reading. Let's start off with I've already prayed. I haven't asked a question. Thank you. You're really energetic. Okay, so the divine feminine, what's in your mind space about the karmic masculine? What's in your mind space for the karmic masculine? Divine feminine. Oh, too many. What's in the divine feminine's mind space for the karmic masculine? Hold on, I see what's going on. Okay. And then I won't pay attention to the upside downs then. What's going in divine feminine's heart space for the karmic masculine? Ooh, all right, flyer. Thank you. Because I was about to say, you won't ever come out. What is in the divine feminine's heart space for the karmic masculine? What is in the divine feminine's, okay, heart space? Beautiful. What is in the karmic masculine's mind for the divine feminine? What is in the divine, what is in the karmic masculine's mind space for the divine feminine? What is, too many. Period. What is in the heart space of the karmic masculine towards the divine feminine? Okay, come on. A little loopy today. Come on. What's in the karmic space. Clear. What is in the karmic masculine's heart space for the divine feminine? Okay, you're trying to be a little kind of not tell me. Come on. Okay, here's 2 cards. Ooh, there's 3. I'll take those. All right. Here we go. All right. So, and what is the overall energy? Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. What's the overall energy for the divine feminine and the karmic? Ha-ha. That popped faster. He didn't want to talk, did he? You got to talk. Okay, here we go. All right, so in the divine feminine's mind about the karmic masculine is this. So, 5 of water. Things are turning out the way you'd hope. Not seeing the positive in a situation. Things not turning out the way you'd hope. Not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. So right now, she really had her hopes up high. She thought that maybe this was going to be a outlet or way out, that this might be, if she was kind of unsure about the twin flame union. This is a way to say, I can sock it to you. I got my own. Go on. Deuces. I think this is going to be the one, my outlet to kind of help me forget all about you. However, this did come in reverse, but again, with this one, I'm not going to read it because all of my cards was kind of in an interesting spot. I did not do that. So I'm going to read it as it is, and this is, to me, for be reversed. That means it's got a negative, really heavy negative connotation with it. So things are not turning out the way she'd hope. She thought it was going to be a positive like herself, and now she's finding herself crying over spilled milk. So maybe if she was the one that was the runner in the relationship, and she's the one who asked for self-discovery or separation, now she's looking back at it and saying, oh my God, what the hell was I thinking with this relationship? So now she's got 5, so she's got a lot of brokers. She's got 2 cups left out there. She might say, I'm still kind of holding out if it was hope. It looks like it's really crashing down. The way things are communicating right now is not really being communicated the way I like to. I don't like the way he's talking. He ain't saying the right words to woo me. And so right now, this situation is really looking really dim at this point. What's in her heart space? It says 4 of air. So it's time to rest or take a vacation, allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So at this time, she's like, you know what, let's just kiss and say goodbye. I need some separation. Every time when I see this card, I always see options. So this could be in the background. She's really thinking about this divine masculine, and this is the karmic masculine right here. They're both focusing on her, but she said, right now, I need to rest and to think on which way do I want to decide. Do I want to go like Price is Right, but door number 1, or do I want to go behind door number 2? So I need to rest and meditate and let the powers be help me. A lot of rooting. Trees could also, she needs to gain knowledge. That's a new insight I've gotten for the cards. The trees means insight, so she needs to get more knowledge, 3D knowledge about the whole situation. Especially in her heart, matters of the heart, knowing which way things are going for that. Also, let's look at the karmic. So the karmic, the way he's thinking is this. For fire, contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So for him, when he looks at this, he sees his whole world right here. Like, this is it. You know, I done found my pot of gold. I don't need to keep on looking like Lucky Charms. This is it right here. He feels at peace. He feels contentment. He feels abundance. He's happy when he's with her. And that's what he's thinking in his mind. This is it. She's the piece of the puzzle I've been looking for. Okay, but the joke's on you because that's not really how it's supposed to go. But 4 fire, so he's really full of action. With her, she's full of emotions, which is water. She's got air, she's got conflict, and earth. Okay, that's how this starts. I'm sorry with that one. In his heart space for the divine feminine, we have 3 cards. We have the 2 of air. We have the Knight of Water in reverse. And we have the 7 of Earth in reverse. Okay, so to me, when I see that, that means this is really taking that in negativity. So we got 2 of air, which means that's a lot of action. So being unable or unwilling to make a decision and stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So he's in his heart, he's like, ain't no problem. I can handle this. I'm the man. I know what I got to do. Valentine's Day is coming up next week. I'm going to woo her, do all nonstop to kind of help stop this stalemate action that's going on within her. Because I'm feeling her withdrawing and detaching, and she's saying, no, I want to just take a break. Let's stop. And he can feel that. And so right now they're locking horns about this. And he can feel that even in his heart space. A lot of sacral, some intimacy issues there. Being really grounded and rooted into the relationship and trees, and just really about the knowledge about what is going on in this relationship as far as in his heart. He also had the 8 of Waters that was in reverse, and it says a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. So with that is he does have a desire to move on, but at the same time, he's still got this dream of what's in his mindset that, she's really everything I dreamed of, everything a man could hope for. And at the same time, in his heart, is like, because your heart is your compass. He'll tell you what your next step need to go. And so in his heart, it's like, nah, I don't think we should really stay here. I would really like to move on here. And so he's really feeling like he needs to search for something a little bit more meaningful. He knows it in his heart, although his mind and his heart is not connecting with each other. But his heart truly knows the answer to what's going on. And he knows that after this, really in his heart, he's known he's grown. He's got a lot of spiritual and emotional growth from this relationship. 7 of Earth came upside down as well. Came upside down as well. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. This came upside down, so instead of this seeds well planted, the seeds are not well planted. This came upside down. It's the opposite. A temporary pause in action. It might not even be temporary. It might be a permanent. That would be the opposite. The antonym to this, temporary means permanent. And then also unnecessary worry. No, it needs to worry because she's kind of withdrawing. You can tell her mind is what it say the song again. Your mind is, your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town, and you're messing me around. And so that is what's going on here in this card. A lot of solar plexus. He's got to get control. He's got to gain his power. In this situation, especially with hearts of the matters of the heart, wisdom. He's got to get really more mature in his thinking about this whole thing. He's not having like the last reading where she was some immaturity with the karmic. With him, he might be an old soul. He kind of knows. He renewed the writing on the wall when he came into this. In some ways, he might walk out of it and say, I'm all right. I'm fine because I spiritually and emotionally have grown through this. So I'll be all right. I'm good. That part. The overall energy with this one is Page of Earth, scholarly, dependable, patient, successful, good news about financial matters, wanted to do some more challenging and new area of study. Okay, so I'm going to have to get clarified for this. But however, in some ways where I read into this is we gaining new wings, both of them. And this whole situation is gaining new wings in this situation. New things. I see a butterfly, which means it's a transformation. for the feminine and as far as the karmic as well, by being in this situation. They're not fully developed, but we're getting there. With time, they'll be able to send to other levels. Maybe out of this relationship, because like they say, for one thing, door closes, another one opens. Maybe both of their finances might get better by letting this relationship go. Maybe they know how to deal with things a little bit better, but they both are saying they want something more challenging. Both of them are saying in some ways the overall energy is that I'm kind of bored with this. We had a stalemate. This isn't going anywhere. Both of them are reading, I want to rest. She say, I want to rest, take a vacation. He's saying it's in his heart, he knows it's a stalemate, and I'm pretending everything's fine, but it's not. With that, let me get it clarified from the numerology cards. Do I want it from that, or do I want it from that one? Okay, let me get a clarification, because I want to know what is this overall energy from about the divine feminine with the karmic masculine one, something new. What is this page of earth energy? What is that about? Okay, I will take that. It's much faster than the other ones that was going on. So right now we have the issue almost like 9/11. We got a 99, which is 18, which is a 9, which is giving birth to something new. And then we have 11, which is the twin flame number. We reduced to 2, which is love, unity. And so I'm not that much in numerology, but however, some things I do know. With this goes with this. Good news, wanting something new, something challenging, a new area of study. Yeah, the new area of study is learning how to be an individual, how to be you, okay? And so with this, either the new area of study could be also with the twin flame. You're going into new areas. Might not quite understand the relationship, might not know how it's going, but this is a new area for you. He's also going to come walking away with a newfound sense of who he is as a man. And some things he's going to walk away knowing, okay, this is something I ain't going to want to do again. When I see somebody like this child or this woman, I'm going to cross the street and make sure that this doesn't happen again, okay? But at the end, also, they're going to have compassion for each other. Like I said, I'm picking up from this, and I think it was also in Daniel Boone, LE Ascensions. He is saying that everybody at the end of the day is going to walk away. I'm cool. I'm really fine about this. And this is what I'm picking up from this reading too. That we're going to, if nothing else, we're going to learn from this compassion, how to have compassion for one another. And that's what she's going to walk away and bring into the divine twin journey with a divine masculine. And this is what he's going to walk away with as well. He's going to give birth to also with his next relationship with whoever that is, his soulmate or whatever, who's divinely meant for him. Okay. I don't think I need to clarify any further with that. That did much better thing. Okay, so now I want to see, what does the divine feminine want to say to the divine? Let's ask the romance angels. What does the divine feminine want to say to the karmic, and what does the karmic in reverse, we're going to ask that, want to say to divine feminine? So we're first going to ask, what does the divine feminine want to say to the karmic masculine? Okay, got a jumper. Ooh, that's too many, girl. You got a lot to say. I don't know about all this here. But they were pretty good, but I don't know. That's a lot. If it's true, come back again then. What does the divine feminine want to say to the karmic masculine? It's almost the same cards again. I don't know. I don't like that. Okay. What is the divine feminine want to say to the karmic masculine? Universe, help me out. Remains angels. Emmanuel. Charity. What does Can I have 2 or 3 cards, please? Thank you. That's too much. What does the Divine Feminine want to say to the Karmic Masculine? Oh, I like that. Thank you. What does the Karmic Masculine want to say to the Divine Feminine? Whoa. How many is that? Nope, too many. Okay, come on. 2 or 3 cards, please. 1, 2, or 3. What does the Karmic Masculine want to say to Divine Feminine? She be right. It's not influence. Okay. The Divine Feminine wants to say to the Karmic Masculine, you deserve love. She's saying you are lovable. And so you can see here that her arrow is pointing away. So it's not pointing towards, it's pointing away. So it's pointing away. So she's saying like Cupid drawing her bow in another direction. She's going in a different direction from him, which is the aim we all know is for the Divine Masculine. She's surefire. She looks very confident. She has the help of her angels, her guides. This is why I think anything angelic that are helping her to steer her in the right way. She's kind of where she's been standing here to be. This is kind of going upstream because the stream of water is coming this way. But she knows she's got pretty much the direction she wants to go. It might be against the current of what everybody may say, because maybe people in the background, friends, talk about, girl, he good. I don't know why you want to let him go. Why she didn't stay with him? Well, you know, that really wasn't where my heart was. And that's probably what she would tell them. With that. So she's kind of, I'm thinking with this decision, she might be finding herself going against the current, which is, might be even going against the current, not on the outside, but for herself to saying, oh my God, he is a wonderful person. What am I doing? I'm taking the chance of something, leaping into the unknown. I don't know if even my Divine Masculine is going to be waiting there on the end for this. So, that is a risk she's got. She looks like she's determined and she's willing to take, but she's giving this to him to let him know, in the meantime, you deserve love. Okay, even at the end of the day with all this, after I meditate and take time to rest, this is what I come up with. That's the energy. And then also, as far as separation, this is what he says. He has separation. So the Karmic is saying to the Divine Feminine, we need separation. So time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So he already knows what's coming up next. The credits is already rolling on this soap opera. We know what the next episode is going to be about. It's going to be the Divine Twin Masculine riding up on the horse like Fabio and saying, okay, I'm here now, because in my other readings, it was saying that the Divine Masculine is getting ready. And so she feels it in the atmosphere. She feels it in the energy. And she knows in order for them to sync up at the same time, it's time within her. She knows that it's time to let go. And he can feel that energy. The Karmic can feel that energy. And he's saying, I'm in it as well with that. She looks to me like she's laying and waiting for another gentleman caller for her to come. And she's like, no, don't leave. She's faking like it. It's over drama. You know, it's like, okay. But then at the same time, she knows he has to go. And also the spiritual guides here in the background are at play right here. Windows are opening to the soul and to the heart. This green right here. Sunlight is coming through. And if she would come, she would really be able to see all that, the new opportunities, the new horizons that's coming for her when she lets him go. Right now, it's just in darkness. Notice with the green, her heart this is green. The windows to the soul, to everything, the heart is closed. A little bit of sunlight, meaning a new day is dawning, is coming through, but she's got to let him go. And he knows this too, the Karmic does, in order for this to happen. This is what I'm reading into for this. So overall, the energies for this is pretty much it. She knows it's time. She's slowly releasing. He knows it is too. And it's just like it's just a real ending. Everything in this, to me, reads separation. Separation is everywhere. Separation is in the Four of Airs, where they say take time out. In the Two of Air that I called out, they wanted something to move on. The Eight of Water, and the emotions say they want something else. And then if this don't put the icing on the cake, individuality, that means we really two people. This like the 11. You go your way and I go mine. Two different directions. And the way she's got pointing towards another direction, going up against screen, I think she's going against either what she's thinking or whatever other on the outside think that she should have emotions, because this is water. She's going kind of against it, but she knows she needs to just go ahead and shoot that arrow and aim, and it probably will land on something, because she's got her angels behind her. We say the universe got you back on this. And he knows separation is on horizon too. So he go ahead and pull all stops next week for Valentine's Day. But that's nothing but going to put like a temporary Band-Aid on a gunshot wound. We know eventually it's going to bleed out again. So again, if you want a reading from me, please check out two places. Go to my Instantgo account. Go to Divine Twin Soul 11. To go get a reading. You can ask a question, or we could do it via phone call. And also for you to also go through my website, www.divinetwinsoul11, and you can book an appointment that way for a 30-minute, 60-minute reading. Also, I want to bring up that I have my page on Facebook, which is Divine Twin Soul 11. You can go there, like my page, please. Also, remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel that you're seeing my videos on. Again, if I have the 11th subscriber, I will give out a free reading as long as you enter in at the bottom. Say, I want to enter to get a free reading, to get more in-depth, to see if this reading resonates with you. And then also, I have a Divine Twin Soul 11 soul group. That's for everybody who is in the Divine Twin Soul community. I will also, once I get enough subscribers, I will give out free readings for all of my subscribers. I'll just draw a card, upload it, and say this is your reading for the day. I might give reading weeklies for the energies that's in that group. So it will benefit you for all the freebies that you will get by being a member of the Divine Twin Soul 11. Divine Soul Twin Soul 11 soul group, by being a part of that. Overall, if you're the divine masculine and you're looking at this and you're waiting for your divine feminine to kind of get off the potty, this was a good reading for you. This gives you keep hope alive. Let's just keep up with, especially those of you all that have your divine counterparts in relationships. Next week, again, when it's being holidays, just being truthful, that can be a kind of like a thorn in and maybe a monkey wrench into some of the issues with that. But hopefully, if they stand firm and you got the angels behind you, and no matter if you're going against the current and you say, everybody say, oh, but it's Valentine's Day, you gonna let him go at this time? Girl, I wouldn't do that. So you got to go ahead and aim, shoot, and say, okay, but I know that it is something bigger. I'm giving way to new horizons, and the brand new dawn is coming. Okay, so enough of that. Thank you for coming to my channel, seeing my reading. I wish you inspiration, motivation, and elevation to your new level in the Divine Twin journey. Love you. Namaste.